to the Knitting in a Podcast. I'm Ivonne and I have a new podcast episode for you. This is episode, I think, 35 in English. So welcome again if you're a returning viewer and welcome if you're new here. I'm Ivonne. I'm a knitter from Holland, from the east of Holland, nearby the German border, and the city I live in is Hengelo. And I'm a knitter and I love to knit and I love to talk about it and tell you everything about what I knit on the last 2 weeks. If you follow me longer, you know that I have a weekly vlog and a podcast episodes. That's what I do. Maybe you saw last week's weekly vlog, and this week is the podcast again. So we're going to sit and talk about knitting for a while. I don't have a coffee because I have a water in my new Sarah K mug. I bought it last Friday on Marketplace. I think it's a new mug with an old vintage look. I love it. So there's my water in. I don't have coffee because I have a little cat in my house. If you've seen the weekly vlog, you already seen it. Little Mosi, he lives with us now for a week and he's sleeping in the living room, and I don't want to go there because when I come out of my room he says meow meow meow, I want to play with you, and I don't want him to be in this my bedroom, because this bedroom is my bedroom and my cat Pookie is always lying here on the chair. And Pookie has to get used to the little cat, and Sarge also. So it's going better, but I want to give them all three the opportunity to rest in their familiar spaces. Sarge is always lying upstairs, in the hallway, and sometimes in the sleeping room of my bedroom of my oldest child. And the little cat is now playing. There's no sleeping, I think, in a lovely, in a basket with a sweater. I'm knitting a sweater from back in the days, and I still didn't finish it. It's an acrylic sweater, and that's his new his new bed. When he's getting tired, he's going to lie with me first, so cozy, and after a while I'm moving too much because I'm knitting. Then he's meow, and then he's going to lie in that basket, so that's really, really nice. But we had a busy week. We had to get used to a new rhythm with a new cat, with a new baby cat. He's 8 or 9 weeks old now, I think. 9 weeks. And he's super nice. He's a really social little cat, and we love him all. But officially, he's from my eldest son. He's the meaning is that he takes the cat with him when he's leaving the house in about now or 2 years. I think it's a little more 2 years that he's living on his own with his girlfriend, and then the cat will go with them. That is the planning. We'll see if that happens. I always said I don't want to have 3 cats. I think 2 cats is enough. And maybe even 1 cat is enough. But they convinced me to. My sister Linda has 2 little kittens, of two cats that had little kittens. So it was we're going to watch it, and my eldest son said, we can get another one and I will keep him upstairs, but the little baby cat has to get used to the house and everything, and I'm here in this house mostly the whole day, so he is walking with me everywhere. He already knows that this room is not for him, because he's trying to scratch the doors and meow, meow, meow. I want to go inside, but I'm going to ignore that. And after 5 minutes, he's always still. And when it's dark in the night, he's going to sleep in the living room. So that was a little, we had to get used to that. So I'm not going to go get coffee now. Normally I do take a pause when I tape my videos, and I already did the Dutch one, but now I thought I go on and then it's ready, and then I can go to the living room to the cat again. So that was a busy week. A little bit less sleep than I normally do, a little bit less knitting because the little cat loves the little balls, but I gave him some old acrylic balls and he loves that too. So he's a very smart cat. He already knows, that's what she likes. So I'm trying to attack your knitting. But it will go away when they're getting older. And lang leven the project bags that you keep your knitting in, so that the cat can not bite it or something like that. So that's what was my week. It was different than other weeks. Now I'm going to the finished objects, and the first finished object that I have this week are these lovely socks. I bought this yarn in Glastonbury in England when I was on holiday there. It was one ball. There was a sewing shop, and she had a few balls of yarn, and this one was lying there on its own. And I wanted to buy a King Cole sock yarn, and that's what I found, and I love it. It's a really nice color combination, I think. I love to knit on it, and the only thing that was moth eaten, so I had to wind some off before I could start the socks, but it wasn't still enough for a pair of socks. So I'm really liking this, and I finished them. I always do 3x1 rib. That's what I do on the moment. Then my leg is 14 centimeters, and then I will do the heel flap and the heel turn, and then the gusset, and then I have to knit from the gusset from here to here 60 rows. That's exactly enough for my foot size. I have European 40, and then I'm starting to decrease for the toe and Kitchener stitch it together. And that's how I like my socks to knit. I like to knit vanilla socks because that is, in my head, I can do that from the head and I don't have to watch a pattern. So this is what I mainly do. Sometimes I do something else, but I will show you that in a minute. Then I had also finished these lovely socks. This was a gift from a knitting friend. It is from a shop in the Netherlands, De Draadzaak. This was a sock set, and I really like how they look. It was a good yarn, knitted up really well, and I have had enough for the cuffs, heels, and the toes, and I got a little bit pink left, but it's not enough for a square in my blanket. But from this color, I have I think 5 grams for a square in my blanket, so that's really nice. Same sock recipe, vanilla socks, 14 centimeters cuff. I made a mistake here. I did 12 on the first sock and 14 on the second sock. I don't know why. I always think, I know that. I don't have to write it down, and I don't know why I did 12 because I always do 14. So I have to write it down in the future, but I will tell you about that later. So this is these are my finished objects for this week. I love sock knitting. I have a lot of socks, and I'm still not stopping with sock knitting. I think I will never stop sock knitting again because it's really nice. Yeah, it's really nice to do. So that is what is finished. And then I had this sock I'm knitting on for a while. This is the sock I always take when I'm on my way to my dad's house, and when I'm with him I'm going to talk and drink coffee and knit on a sock. So that is this sock. This one is longer on my needles. Back then I did the 2x2 rib. Now I'm 3x1 rib, and in this sock I did a slip stitch heel. Maybe I can show it on the blocker. That's looking nicer always, I think. Ta-da! Yeah, this one is I finished this I think last week in a weekly vlog. Maybe I showed it already, I don't know. Yeah, and in this one I did a slip stitch heel to try. I don't know if it fits better. I don't know, maybe it's a little bit sturdier, or how do you say it, but it's not my favorite. I don't like slip stitches a lot, but it was nice to try. Yeah, then the sock was living in this bag, but I thought, oh, it is nearly fall, I'm going to change it for this bag. So here it is living in. This is a lovely sock bag from Birdie and Poppet. I bought it last year. She's on Etsy, and maybe you know her already. So this is my fall sock bag. And this week I started the second sock. I will show you the ball bands. This is the puzzle from Meilenweit from Lana Grossa. Lana Grossa is I think an Italian brand, and yeah, we have lots of them here in the Netherlands. I don't know if it's in the rest of the world. I don't know if you can grab your hands on this sock yarn, but it's nice sock yarn. This is 6134. That's the color way, and so yeah, the second sock I'm here. I think I'm at the point that I can start the heel flap, but I always knit on this when I'm at my dad's house. So I think it will take a while before it's finished, but that's good. I'm not in a hurry. I have a lot of socks already. Oh yeah, that's so nice. I forgot to tell that in the Dutch version. This was pair 30, I think, and this was pair 31 for this year. So I have a lot of 31 pairs this year, but I didn't wear them yet. Only the sneaker socks I wore, because the other ones are I have still from last year. I have still a few new socks that I didn't wear yet, and maybe I will gift something away this year. I don't know. This one I'm not giving away. This is a lovely my sock, and this one also. This was a gift from a friend, so I will not give it away to somebody else. I will wear it myself. So yeah, that is another sock web. Yes, then we have I'm knitting the Habitation trow from my advent calendar from last year, and I wanted to knit socks from it, from the leftovers. When I'm finishing the color in my Habitation trow, I will knit a square in my Cozy Memories blanket, and what's left of that is for scrappy socks. So I think when I'm finishing it, the whole calendar is knitted up, almost. I think I have a few grams left of each color, but I have to do the second sock. So this is the first one. I'm in the gusset decreases. Sorry, yeah, sip of water. I'm now at the gusset decreases, and I will try to knit 24 colors in it. Maybe I have one or two too many colors, so that I'm not knitting it in a sock. I will see that. So that is another sock web, and this is the first sock. Same here, 3x1 rib, 14 rounds of cuff, 14 centimeters leg, and then the heel flap and gusset. So I think this is a really nice scrappy sock. It's really soft yarn. It's from Vrouwtjes Wool Boutique. She's in the Netherlands. She has a website with hand-dyed yarn. Oh yeah, it lives in this Halloween bag I made myself. Bruidel bag. I made it last year. So it's in here are all the leftovers for sock 2. And yeah, that's where my Advent sock lives in a Halloween bag. Super schattig, super nice. Oh yeah, the spiders. There was walking a really big spider in my bathroom last night. I didn't tell the children because they are afraid of spiders. I'm not. Oh, I had to cough again, so I'm drinking my water. Ta-da! Hopefully that works. Yes, and then I got a request from a knitting friend. She lives on the other side of the country, far away from here. It's 4-hour ride or so. She lives in Zeeland, and I live in Twente, in the east of Holland. And she saw in the video from It's Sarah that It's Sarah was knitting French socks. She did it with a friend. And Katarina asked me, Ivonne, do you like to knit French socks with me? Do you say that in English like that? French socks? I think so. And at first I thought, yeah, but how will you? Yeah, how will you see that? How do we do that? Because I live so far away from you. But she said you chose a ball of sock yarn for yourself. You knit the cuffs and the legs from both socks. When that's ready, we'll send each other the socks, and then she knits my gusset and foot and toe, and I do that for her socks also. So then I thought, oh yeah, that's a nice idea, and the meaning of it is that you think of each other and you do something for somebody else. So I thought, yes, that's a really nice idea. So I did it. I said, yes, I want to. This lives in this lovely also fall bag. It's made by Door mij met liefde. Lieselot, I don't know if she still makes bags, but this one I bought 2 years ago, I think. It's a medium-sized bag with pockets in it, but I never use the pockets. But it gives you a really nice fall feeling. And when Catherine asked me that, I immediately thought, okay, I'm going to use my shawl wolle. I have it in my stash for a long time. I bought it in Denmark. If you maybe you like to see it, I have a Denmark vlog, but it's only in Dutch. At that point I did it only in Dutch, but maybe you can see it anyway. So this ball came in my mind. I thought, yeah, then I want to knit this ball for the French socks. And I won't wind it up in 2 cakes because shawl balls are always falling apart and then you get knots in it. And we don't want that. So I made 2 cakes already. And I'm here at the first sock. I think I'm nearly at the point that I can stop and knit the second one. And when I finish the second one leg, then I'm going to send it to Catherine. Going to put it on waste yarn and I will put the balls in, and then I'm going to knit her socks. I'm going to finish her socks. I'm really curious what yarn she chose, and when the socks are ready you send it back to each other. So that is the meaning of this, the French socks. It was an idea from It's Sarah, so I didn't came up with that idea myself, but that was from It's Sarah. So if you think, oh, that's a nice idea, I didn't see that, you can do it maybe with a knitting friend. And yeah, I love this lovely bag for these socks. Yeah, maybe I have to send the bag also to her, and that she send it back later when the socks are ready. I don't know yet, we'll see. So that is also a sock whip, and I think that was it for the sock whips. Yeah. Then we go on to other whips, and the first one is, even kijken, yeah, the Habitation trow that lives in this lovely, also a Birdie and Poppet bag. I bought it last year. That little nice round wooden thing is fallen off. It's in the bag, I think. Here, my advent calendar from last year was living in, and I didn't do anything with it. And I was thinking, I think in this December 2023, I bought already the pattern for the Habitation trow to make from this yarn. But I don't know why I didn't start it. I thought it was not so easy pattern to start with, and at a certain point in January I thought, oh Lama, I don't know, I just, maybe I will knit that later in the year. So half August, I think around 15 August, I thought, and now I feel like knitting the Habitation trow. But yeah, it's a really nice, easy pattern. I don't know what was wrong with me, but it's, yeah, I'm already past the half. I'm already started to decrease again. You increase. Yeah, that's the pattern says how you have to do this. And I started it, and yeah, it's a really nice knit, super easy. So I think you have to knit 4 rounds, 4 garter ridges, and then you do an eyelet row, and it's super easy. So I don't know what was wrong with me, that I was thinking that this was hard to do, but it's not. So I'm past half of this throw. I'm now starting to decrease again. I said that earlier. I think here I started the decreases. So now the rows will getting less wide, and yeah, it's a really nice knit. I love it a lot. I didn't expect it to go so fast, but you have to knit 10 grams of your advent calendar, and then you change colors. Sometimes it's 9, sometimes it's 10, sometimes it's 11. And yeah, you have 24 colors. And I think I'm at the 13 color now, so I will count it. Even kijken. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11. No, I think I skipped one. Even kijken. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. Yeah, I'm at the 13 color now, and it's it's a nice squishy yarn. It's soft. I think it is. Oh, I don't know that from the head. I think it's merino with nylon. But here on the minis they're not. There's not a tag, so I can control it. If I have to look that back up, I don't know it anymore, I think. So I have a lot of nice colors still in my bag. I have to wind them up. Look. So the next color, this is the color I'm now knitting with, and the next color I have to wind the skeins up first. But I think this is a quick knit, quicker than I thought. It's not a big blanket, it's a throw, of course, but it's super nice. I have to weave in all the ends at the end, but I don't mind. And I think it's a really nice throw. I'm very curious how big it is when you get it off the needles. That's always now a little bit hard to see. And after blocking, I'm really curious how big this is after blocking, but I think it's more like a throw on your couch or around your neck or on your lap, like a lap blanket. So really happy with that, and really happy with my progress. When I go on like this, I maybe in the end of September or the beginning of October, I will finish this already. And I didn't expect that it would be so so fast, but it is 10 grams, and then you have another color, and you think, oh, I'm going to knit on because I want to see how this color knits up, and so you knit it really fast. So that is one of my bigger whips. Yes, and then I have a knit along, for the Vertices Unite from Stephen West. There are many people who participated in it. I think around 35 to 40 people on Instagram. Everybody's showing their progress. They all used the hashtag Vertices knitting in an VU call 2024. So if you think, oh, I want to always knit this lovely shawl from Stephen West, but I didn't do it yet, you can always join in. My knit along takes from 1 September we started until 31 October, so 2 months. And this is the bag it lives in. It was the bag from Ingrid from Leuk Gemaakt. Lovely brown with handles. Ta-da! And I am at the point I knitted the first section. Is a really big section. I finished this last Sunday. It was Sunday 8 September. And I started the second section on that Sunday. And I'm already done. I don't know what happened, but it was a really quick one this time. I knitted 3 Vertices Unite before, but I can't remember that this one was so fast. So last night I finished the second section, and now I have to wind my skein first before I can start section 3. And that's this corner. You start here in the middle with 3 stitches, and in the pattern he tells you exactly how you do that. And that's really nice. The third skein I'm going to use for that is this one from Atelier Sopra, and this is the color Brick. Yeah, and section 3 has to be in one color, and I think the reason for that is because you have to attach it on both sides, so that's not handy when you are striping it, because you have to pull the yarn so that it's going to be a neat corner. So super nice. This is my Vertices Unite shawl on my needles. I still love it, and I think I will knit in the future, maybe every year one. That's the plan. I've got enough alpaca yarn, so but this one is from 100% merino, and I really love it. This is a little shawl already. Look, part 1 is, they told me part 1 is 1/3 of the shawl already. If you going to measure it in meters, I don't know. But super, super nice. And then the colors. This is color C and D. That's what I knitted for section 2. And this is color, it's all from Atelier Sopra, color A and B. And these will, in the pattern says when do you use which color. So this is the whole color palette with the brick. So it's going to be a soft colored shawl in total. Yeah, I really love it. I was planning to maybe use this one. I bought it in England, but no, I decided that I don't want to use this darker chocolate color brown. So this one has to go out. And when I'm starting to knit on it again, I have to wind the skein first. So that's the first thing I'm going to do when I'm ready with my podcasts. So that is another whip, a bigger whip, socks, shawls. I don't show my blankets today, my Cozy Memories blanket. I think I did 2 squares, but I will show you that later again. There are some whips some fall whips from last year, but I didn't knit on them, and I will show you that when I knit on it again. I will show you my blocked stripometry shawl. This one I showed in the last podcast, and now I have blocked it, and then I think the wingspan was bigger than when it was not blocked. It's not hot in here. I didn't tell anything about the weather today. It's colder. It's 14 degrees. I love it. It's rainy. Fall has really come to the Netherlands. Hopefully it stays that way. Yeah, it's still not so wide as the Vertices Unite shawls. It's wide enough, and when it's cold on my bike, I will definitely get a lot of use or wear out of this shawl. But it's still a little bit, it's just wide enough for, maybe you have to do it like this a little bit. Yeah, and what I want to tell you about the shawl, I forgot to tell you that last time, that I did some things different. This is section 3 or 2. When it's section 2, this is 1, then you've got 2, then you've got 3, that is one row this color and the other row that color. And I made a mistake on section 4. I did every 3 rows I change colors, but it has to be every 4, so that's different in my shawl. And the last part I did on purpose. I did this because I liked it more, but it has to be like this. Officially it's this again here, but I'm not a fan of this really, the bigger stripes. So I made a, how do you say that? I made a little change in this shawl. And I think the officially I-cord bind off has to be in 2 colors, and I didn't do that either. So that is nogmaals mijn stripometry shawl. Yeah, and I told you about it in the last episodes, which yarn I used and so forth. But it's ready to get worn. Heerlijk. Heerlijk. Yeah. That was it, I think, for the knitting. I have a giveaway for this bridal bag. That's the bridal bag that Liane made for me to give away. If you want to participate in it and you made a lovely bridal bag, you can send me your picture until Saturday, 14 September. To my email address. I will announce it here in the screen, and then I'm going to pick a winner. So if you're in somewhere in the world, you can participate in this. Also, it is a bridal bag. I'm calling that's my name for it. It's made from vintage little pieces of fabric from the thrift shops. Here it says my breitje, that's Nederlands for my knitting. And here it says bridal bag, that's my name for handmade project bags who are not perfect. That was the reason. So if you want to participate in it and you made a bridal bag, please send me your picture and you can participate in this giveaway. I will announce it in the next podcast who wins this. I will choose a winner after 14 September. And then, of course, I had reached 1,000 subscribers a few weeks ago. And I made 2 bridal bags myself. One is for a giveaway. That's the woman who was the 1,000th subscriber. I know who that is. I know the name. So she gets this bag. I will put it in the screen. So one is already given, and I have one made for you to participate also. So if you want to, how will we do that? If you want to make a chance to win this bag, you have to place a comment in the under the Dutch video. Sorry, that's a little bit distracting maybe. But yeah, I just have one bag to give away. So if you think, oh, Ivonne, I like this bag, there will be a drawstring in it. I have to do that. I didn't get the chance to do that already. But if you like this lovely bag, I made it myself. I did it last Saturday. It's not perfect because it's a bridal bag. It's all made from fabrics from thrift shops. I bought it in a thrift shop in Borne. This I found last Friday. This is also, I found it, I think, at Terradis Home, and that's also the lining. It's filled with a few soft linings inside. It's a little bit soft. It stands on its own? Yeah, it stands a little bit on its own, and it's like a sock bag model. I think 30 wide, and from here also 30. About that. But it's a bridal bag, so it's not perfect. And I made a little mistake here, and that's why it is a bridal bag. Normally you have to, I knit it, I sew it, and then you have to, that it's inside the bag and not that you see this. That's not really, maybe I can remove it, of course, with a little scissors. So this one I'm going to give away, but if you want to make a chance to win this, you have to place a comment under the Dutch video, and that's Dutch episode 49, and then you can maybe win this bag. I will do a random comment picker for that. So that is about the 1,000 subscribers. Super thank you that you chose to follow me. I hope you will stay, of course. We have got some wonderful news. This year, It's a Sarah organized a really big new festival in the Netherlands, Knit to Purl to. Maybe you already heard about it. There's still tickets for sale. So if you think, oh wow, I love that, it's 23 November in Breda in the Netherlands. That's really far away from me. I think a 3-hour train ride. I live in the east and Breda is in the southwest. But there are coming a lot of nice knitters, famous YouTube knitters. And one of the 3 I love the most, you know that already, is of course Jana from Finished Knitting Stories. So nice to see you, Jana. I hope I get the chance that day to at least talk a little bit to you and make a selfie. But we'll see that. And the other 2 ladies is Inga from Knitting Traditions. She's coming also, and Lerke from Fibertail. She's from Denmark, and Inga is from Norway. And then we've got Jana, of course, from Finland. So that was a super surprise that I saw that. I hoped it. I already was searching on Instagram, and then at a certain point I saw that It's a Sarah followed Cut to Knits on Instagram, and then I thought, oh, then there's the chance, maybe there's a chance that Jana comes. So last Friday, I think the video went online with the Knit to Purl to festival, and I was so happy, yay! So if you live in Germany or in England or not too far away from Holland, maybe it's a nice idea to come to the festival. And I think the festival is most like knit and chat with each other. That's the main thing. I don't know I don't know how the setup will be. It's a little bit a secret still. Sarah from It's a Sarah is launching every week another thing. So she's building it up to 23 November. I'm staying in a hotel with a knitting friend 2 nights, and we go together to the festival. I love it. I feel that's one of the highlights I think this year. Yeah, so yeah, that's what I want to tell. In about a few days, it's my birthday, 14 September. It's my birthday, and yeah, since I am a single mom, I always give myself presents when it's my birthday. So in the beginning of the summer, I thought, oh, I will buy something for my birthday. It's nearly September, so I bought this lovely. I love it. I just packed it out. This lovely project bag from, of course, Birdie and Poppet. It was with all the cakes and the. It's really my thing. I love cake and little tartjes, and so I thought this one I will buy for my birthday. So I did, and this is the lining. It's a really nice. Here's her tag, Birdie and Poppet. I think she's the best in making the neatest project bags I've ever seen. It's always a nice fabric, it's always a nice filling, it stands on itself, but it's not too stiff. This is the medium size bag, I think, yeah. And these ones are this one, the little sock bags. But this one is the medium bag, so a little bit bigger for bigger projects. I want to do a birthday cast on, but I don't know what, because I'm still knitting on the Vertices Unite, and I'm participating in the West Knits MCAL this year again, the mystery knit along, so I don't want to start a big project in between, and I really don't know what. But I bought myself two lovely hand-dyed yarns. This one I bought at Juffrouw Lantefant sale. I think she's got a website, and sometimes she does a sale on Instagram. And this one, these are sock sets of sock yarns. But I don't know for sure if I'm going to cast it on my birthday. Maybe I will. Or maybe I will use it for shawls in the future. I love this color. This is like vanilla ice with strawberry sauce and a little bit speckles, or disco dip. So that is what I bought. Yarn, a project bag, and I had bought another thing I will show you in a minute. Look, I love it. So this one I have already 2 months in my house. And now it's the time to get it out. What's the time to get it out of the paper? The wrapping paper. I was thinking, I am already doing this notation book for a year. I told it in previous episodes before. This is a little booklet from the HEMA. It costs €2, and inside you can write things down and put your pictures to keep it in between things. How do you say it? And I already managed to do it every day, more than a year. So what I write down in this booklet is just what day it is, how many degrees, did I sleep well, what I'm going to do that day, a little bit to-do list, and I looking for nice pictures, and I'm sticking it in my book. I'm going to buy old magazines in the thrift shop, and then I'm going to make a cozy everyday moment booklet. How do you say notation book? So this was let me say September, and I had another nice one. Okay, where did it go? Oh yeah, this one. With the September Spider Month and the fox. So that was sort of when I was younger, I always wanted to do a diary, but it didn't work, and then I did it for 2 weeks and I forgot it again. But now this is my 5th book already. So then I thought, now it's time to also start a knitting diary. And the lovely Esther Benning sells these lovely books. It's a journal, a cozy journal. And then I saw this in June, I think. And then I thought, yeah, this is what I want to have for my birthday. And I'm going to start a breidagboek, a knitting journal. And at first I thought I start 1 October, but Sunday I thought, no, I'm going to start now, and I'm going to put the Vertices Unite in. That's my first knitted item that I'm going to write down. And I'm going to try to, everything I knit now, also the socks, because sometimes I think, oh, I know that, I can remember that, and then sometimes there's slipping a little mistake in it, and when you write it down in a nice journal, you can always look back and think, oh yeah, that's what I knit then, and that's how I did it then, or so that. So this is my first, the Vertices Unite is my first item, knitted item, in my new knitting journal from Esther Bennick. She's so nice. She is on Instagram also. If you don't know her yet, she makes the most nice, beautiful drawings. I love it. It's really cozy and folly. So Ivonne has 3 presents for herself. This bag with the yarn and this lovely knitting journal. Yeah, I think that was it for this week. What are my plans this week? Oh yeah, Saturday is my birthday, 14 September. I am turning 55. Oh my goodness, where did the time go? Can't even, 5 years is, when you look back, it's nothing. So I'm going to celebrate Saturday afternoon with my friends and family, and my boyfriend, of course, and we'll go into, from 2 o'clock, we're going to eat cake and drink some nice drinks. I'm not an alcohol fan, so I don't drink alcohol myself, but some people like a little wine or so. And then we're going to chat and eat cake and celebrate. I'm not having a big birthday. I think I have three girlfriends. 6 girlfriends or 5 girlfriends, and my sisters. Of course, these are also my girlfriends, and my lovely father, and my children, and my boyfriend. So that's a nice group of 12 people. Oh yeah, my nephew and my niece, maybe they will be there, so we'll see that. So that's what I'm going to do this weekend. And for the rest, I'm going to knit, of course, a lot. I want to go on with my Vertices Unite shawl and with the Habitation trow. I'm participating in an MCAL, the mystery knit along from Stephen West. I think I told you before, I ordered a kit this year from Stephen and Penelope's. It's also a present for my birthday. My children want to, they are going to give me that partly for my birthday. So that's on the way. I don't have it yet. The kit is not here yet. I think maybe next week. I saw that Fiber Chats and Knit 364 Martin, they do videos again and Zoom meetings for the mystery knit along. So maybe I will participate in that once. I hope that it will succeed. I like that because I'm going to do the knit along. Yeah, so that's what what the plans are for the coming week, and looking after the little cat Moshi, and next week I'm back with the weekly vlog. So thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Give it a thumbs up, the video, that maybe more people can find me here on YouTube. And I will say happy knitting and see you next week with the weekly vlog. Doei!